slim equal healthy? Are people who are slim, people who are not overweight, are people who are slim and not overweight a little complacent about their risk of chronic diseases such as diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure? Are people who are slim and not overweight a little complacent about their risk of chronic diseases and are not as concerned about eating healthy? What do you think? For example, let's use this example. This person calls Mary. If Mary, who is slim and not overweight and of normal BMI, definitely healthier than a Lucy who is overweight and has a high BMI. What do you think? Is Mary, who is slim and of normal BMI, can you definitely say that Mary is healthier than Lucy, who is overweight and has a high BMI? What do you think? And can slim people develop diabetes? Can slim people with normal BMI, healthy weight, develop high cholesterol? Can slim people develop high blood pressure, heart diseases? Can they still develop high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes? Have you heard of the term tofu, thin on the outside and fat on the inside? Have you heard of such a term, tofu? People who are thin on the outside, they look very thin and slim and of like, wow, healthy weight, but yet are fat on the inside. Have you heard of such a term before? Not overweight equals no need to eat healthily. Okay to take high sugar food and drinks and food and drinks with high sugar. People who are slim and not overweight, is it okay to then eat high calorie food, high sugar food? How common is this thinking, do you think? That people who are not overweight, no need to eat healthily, okay to eat high sugar food, high sugar drinks. How common is this thinking? Would you want to share with me? How common is this thinking? Hi, I'm Dr. Chan. I'm a medical doctor from Singapore. If you're new here, today, as I go about my walks, before I start my walk, I would like to check with you. I'm on my daily walk and talk. I'm a medical doctor from Singapore. I practice medicine and my focus is on activating people, encouraging people to be concerned about and to activate their lifestyle habits as medicine to combat diseases. So that we can let the power of a lifestyle become medicine to prevent and combat diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and the likes, and other chronic diseases that are lifestyle related. Right, so before I go on my walk today, I'd like to talk about this topic called slim equals healthy. Does slim necessarily mean healthy? Are all slim people healthy? Is being slim of normal BMI an indicator that all is well in the body? That this person has no risk or very low risk of chronic diseases? Is that true? Do you think that is true? How many people think that is true? How many people who are slim thinks that is true? From my experience, I do see many people, when I give talks, when I run workshops, when I run programs, just yesterday, I was conducting a workshop or a session for a group of healthcare workers, for a group of people working in a healthcare organization, in a hospital, in a medical organization, and was giving training to this group of people on lifestyle as medicine. And it was quite common, even in that small group, people are only looking at, oh, you are overweight, so you should pay more attention. I saw people who are slim telling people who are overweight to say, hey, you should pay more attention to doctor. Doctor is talking about healthy lifestyle, talking about the importance of healthy habits. I actually saw many people who are slim during the training sessions that I was conducting for a group of healthcare workers yesterday, that the slim people were telling the people who were overweight, hey, you pay more attention. This is more relevant to you. And I was upset and I was disturbed that people who are slim, firstly, should not think that they are okay. Secondly, people who are slim should not be focusing on or telling people who are overweight, right, that they should pay more attention to healthy eating. Slim people should never judge overweight people. It's none of their business. Our health journey is a personal journey. We should never compare, right? And more importantly, the people who are slim always judging and telling people who are overweight to say, hey, you are so unhealthy because you are overweight. Are they being a little bit complacent? Because I often see people who are slim eating unhealthily or drinking bubble tea with a lot of sugar or taking sugar in their coffee. Oh, I can take sugar in my coffee because I'm not overweight. How common is this thinking? Very, very, very common. Right? It's so common, right, that it disturbs me enough to bring this up as a topic to chat with you, as a topic to share with you. What do you think? Do you think people who are slim, who are not overweight, are they a little complacent? Are they not trying hard enough to eat healthy? Right. Good morning to everybody. Good morning to Esther. Good morning to Sally. Good morning to Vanita. Good morning, all of you. Right. Come share in this conversation here. Share with me, where you are from. And let's build a community. Can you do me a favor? Can you can you share this live stream so that more people can come into this community and share, this journey to improve our lifestyle or habits, and say hi to everybody here and share with us what country you are from, right? What country you are from. Okay. Slim equal healthy? Really? Are people who are slim, a little complacent about chronic diseases? Let's have this example. A person has named this person Mary. Mary is slim, obviously slim from the outside and of normal BMI. So Mary, who is slim and of normal BMI, and we have her friend, let's call her Lucy. And Lucy is overweight, obviously overweight, and you put the two of them together. Can we definitely say that Mary is healthier than Lucy? Can we say Mary, who is slim, to be healthier than Lucy? How many of you think so? Can we say that Mary, who is slim and of normal BMI, definitely healthier than a Lucy, who is overweight and has a high unhealthy BMI? Right? How many of you think so? That Mary is definitely healthier. But let me answer this with this question instead. Can slim people develop diabetes? Can slim people develop high cholesterol? Can slim people develop high blood pressure? Can slim people develop heart diseases? Yes or no? Okay. Yes. Do you think they can develop high cholesterol, high blood pressure, diabetes? Can slim people develop such diseases? Or are slim people immune to such diseases because they are slim? Right? They have this protection against diabetes because they are slim. They have this protection against high cholesterol, high blood pressure, heart diseases because they're slim. Is that true or is that false? What do you think? All right. Good morning to Gladys, and good morning to Almira. Good morning to Linda. Good morning to Khadija. Good morning to all of you. All right. So that's the question that I was asking. Can slim people develop diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart diseases, and other common chronic diseases? Are slim people also vulnerable to developing that? And the question I asked just now is, if a person called Mary, who is slim and of normal BMI, is this Mary definitely healthier than a person, let's call her Lucy, who is overweight and has a high BMI? Have you heard of this term called TOFI? Thin on the outside, fat on the inside. Thin on the outside, fat on the inside. So mean that outwardly, you will see this person as, okay, slim, quite thin even. Right? But can this person be fat on the inside? You understand what this means? Thin on the outside, fat on the inside. What do you think? Right? Do you think that a person can be thin on the outside actually fat on the inside. What does this mean? Anybody want to share? Okay, want to share what this actually means? Toffee, thin on the outside, fat on the inside. What do you think? Felicitas actually said that Lucy has a higher risk, but Mary is not risk-free, right? And Khadija said that yes, slim people could develop diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol too. They are not risk-free, right? And Unho just want to say good morning, and Amy want to say good morning. Hello, everybody. Good morning to all of you, right? Yes, slim people can develop such diseases, yes or no, right? So what is thin on the outside? Fat on the inside. Have you all heard of the term visceral fat? Right, the fat that surrounds, that is in your abdomen, surrounds your organs. Right, can a person have a lot of such fat? Okay, a lot of such fat. Let me just move a little bit because the sun is getting into my eyes. Right, let me move to another table. Right, to continue this. Yes. Okay. Can a person, right, be thin on the outside, but actually fat on the inside? Do you think that can be true? Toffee, people with high visceral fat, right? People who outwardly are slim and even fit. I have many patients now who are very active, who have uh, exercise regime. They even can be Ironman or marathoners, right? Then they have frequent exercises, and they are deemed by their friends and relatives to be very fit, and even deemed by their friends and relatives because this person outwardly looks slim and thin and exercise frequently and is very fit. So everybody will deem this person as healthy. But I have such people come and see me as patients because they are thin on the outside, but they are fat on the inside. Meaning that, although they are of normal BMI, okay, the visceral fat, the fat in the organs, they may have fatty liver, they may have many other fats that are not seen on the outside. So can slim people be at risk of diabetes? Yes, absolutely. There are many slim people who actually will develop diabetes, right? Because weight, although it is a factor affecting our risk of diabetes, although weight can contribute to poorer blood sugar control, although excessive weight, fat, can contribute to insulin resistance and hence higher risk of diabetes and also hence poorer control of blood sugar when the person has diabetes. Right? So even though weight, excessive fat, excessive body fat is a risk factor or is a factor aggravating blood sugar control for diabetes and other conditions, including blood pressure, including many other health concerns. But it is not the only factor. Excess fat in our body, being overweight, is a risk factor, but not the only risk factor. There are many slim people, especially slim people who do not eat healthily, slim people, right, who are complacent. They can still, and many do, develop diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, heart diseases, right? And therefore, especially we of the Asian frame, many Asians are generally slim, smaller frame, right? And we become complacent. Like, oh, we are slim, and therefore I'm okay. I should be okay. No, I'm not at such high risk of diabetes. I'm not at such high risk of high blood pressure or high cholesterol, right? Because we are slim. So many Asians. I'm Chinese. I'm Asian. I'm from Singapore. I'm a Singaporean, right? And many Asians are generally of smaller frame, slimmer, generally, right? But it does not mean that we do not have, right? It does not mean that just because we are thin on the outside does not mean that we do not have fat on the inside. Toffee, thin on the outside, fat on the inside. Okay, so absolutely, because of that, slim people can still definitely develop diabetes. Slim people are still at risk of high cholesterol, high blood pressure, heart diseases. So people who are slim, should not be of the wrong thinking, have this misconception that not being overweight means no need to eat healthily. Okay to take high sugar food and drinks. I have many people telling me that, oh, when you go to gatherings, do you all find that that is true? Raise your hands or share in the comments if you find that to be true. That when you go to a social gathering among friends and all, right, you have people who say that, oh, you so and so, you are so slim, you can afford to eat, you can carry on eat. No, wow, you can, I cannot afford, I'm a bit overweight. Oh, you can afford to eat because you are slim. You can afford to take this no high sugar bubble tea. You can eat this high sugar food. Oh, you can eat this high fat food. You can eat this unhealthy food because you're so slim. You're so lucky, You eat so high sugar food, high fat food, and you're still so slim. Right or wrong? Is that the right thinking? Right? Are you adding to this complacency? Okay? Are you adding to this complacency, right? That people have, people who are not overweight has, right? That the people who do not have weight problem, right? Are you making them a little complacent? It's the wrong thinking. So can we stop telling people who are slim that they can afford to eat? Ayo, you very lucky lah. You so blessed, You eat. Where did all the food go? You eat and eat and eat, and then still you are so slim. We also have people who are always eating, and nowadays competitive eating, being able to eat 100 burgers, being able to eat, 10 kilogram of food, 5 kilogram of food, 10 plates of chicken rice, 100, whatever, becomes like a very good way to generate views and eyeballs and interest, and even like, people make heroes of people who can eat a lot, right? Whether it's mukbangs, whether it is competitive eating. And he said, wow, you see this person, he eats so much, he or she eats like how many plates, how many burgers, and yet he's still so slim, got muscle some more. All right. I think that is in itself an unhealthy culture, right? Because slim does not equal healthy. Slim does not equal healthy. Not necessary, not definitely true. But then, of course, right, in this instance, Mary, who is slim and of normal BMI, even though we cannot definitely say without actually going to do a detailed evaluation using various key metrics of chronic diseases, risk profiling, we cannot actually say with any kind of real insights, right, being informed whether Mary, who is slim of normal BMI, is definitely healthier than Lucy, who is overweight. We cannot say, nobody can say. You cannot use your eyeball and say, this person is healthy because this person is slim. We cannot say that. But in this instance, if Lucy, right, this figurative person that we just named Lucy, if there's any Lucy out there, please forgive me. If there's any Mary out there, please forgive me. I'm just putting a name for us to have an easy conversation over. Okay? Forgive me. Right? But if this Lucy, inverted comma, who is overweight and has a high BMI, right? If this Lucy can now lose some weight, this new Lucy, who is of normal weight, who is become slimmer when previously overweight, this not new Lucy, who is now normal weight, healthy weight, normal BMI, is definitely healthier than the previous Lucy, who is overweight and has a BMI. You see the difference? We cannot compare Mary, who is slim, with Lucy, who is overweight, and say Mary is healthier. We cannot. Never. No way. Wrong way to think of that. But we can say that Lucy, who was previously overweight and of high BMI, and has now lost some weight and become normal BMI. Now the new Lucy, we can compare the same person. The same person, if I was of a certain weight and overweight, and now I lose some weight, the new me with normal weight is definitely 100% healthier, of lower risk than the previous me who is overweight. Yeah, I never had shared my weight journey. I used to be very overweight too, when I was younger. I used to be, right? I was complacent, like many of us. Okay, so right now, I'm slimmer, of better BMI than when I was overweight. So the me now is of lower risk, definitely healthier. It's a good thing. So you can only compare within yourself, compare within the same person, never compare with other people. right? So let us not compare. Firstly, health is a personal journey. It doesn't matter who is overweight, who is slim, who is seemingly healthier. What matters is you, yourself, right? You look after yourself, not judge other people and compare with other people. Like Cantonese, I'm Cantonese, I'm Singaporean, I'm a Chinese Singaporean, I'm a Cantonese Chinese Singaporean, right? And we used to say 人比人激死人. Now when you compare, it only leads to grief. You hear what I say? 人比人激死人, that is in Cantonese, right? 人比人气死人, right? That's in Mandarin. Right? It means that when we compare with other people, it will come to no good. But comparing with other people will only lead to grief, anxiety, wrong sense of self-worth, in the positive or negative sense. Never compare with anybody. Okay, can we all agree? Never compare with other people. Don't look at yourself and your health and compare other people. You can't see into the blood vessels. You can't see into the blood sugar. You can't see the blood cholesterol. You can't see into the oxidative stress levels, right, of another person just by your eyes. Even though the person look so fit and slim, you cannot. So never compare. Can you? Can you all agree with me, right? And try never to compare. Don't look, don't listen, and never speak comparisons. Never. Don't compare. Be proud of yourself. Be happy with your body now. But just have a mindset of wanting to be better. You don't don't be depressed, don't be dismayed with what you currently have. Treasure what you currently have. Be happy with it, be at peace with it, but always try to be better in a confident way. Okay, so don't compare, especially weight. Never compare. Mary is not definitely healthier than Lucy, who is overweight, right? But Lucy, who is overweight, will become healthier if Lucy lose some weight. I hope that makes it clear, right? Because slim people can develop diabetes too. Slim people can develop high cholesterol too. Slim people can develop high blood pressure, high diseases too. Because in particular, slim people could potentially be only thin on the outside, but fat on the inside. Outside, BMI, sui, slim, six packs. But on the inside, fatty liver. On the inside, high visceral fat. You will know. Many slim people wouldn't know too. Many fit, seemingly fit and healthy people, healthy inverted commas because they are slim and fit, right, are actually fat on the inside. And they should also tackle it, because not being overweight is not a license to eat unhealthily. Not being overweight is never a license to continue to eat high sugar food, high sugar drinks. Can you do me a favor? Never, never add to this misconception, this culture out there, because it is very common. It's so common, right, to think that being slim is a license to eat high sugar food, drink high sugar drinks. And so much so that in social gatherings, in work situations where people, oh, when you gather around people and there's a potluck, and then there are slimmer and there are overweight people on the table, obviously, then some people say, oh, so and so, you're so slim, you can afford to eat more. So and so, no, you are so slim, no, you can afford to drink this high sugar bubble tea. So and so, you're so slim, you can eat more high fat fried chicken. It is so common. Isn't it common? Would you agree that that's a very common thing that people say? Can I say, stop it? Don't do it. Stop it. Don't say that. Because it is wrong. It is wrong. You are contributing to this person who just happens to be slim and you do not know, right? This person's eating habits. You do not know this person's blood pressure, blood sugar, liver, fat. You do not know this person's visceral fat. You do not know. You do not know this person's family history. This person is only slim on the outside. You don't know anything else. So don't add to the complacency of this person. Can we do that? Never, never add to the complacency, right, of a slim people, of slim people, right? Because they are in general, in my view, my personal view, forgive me if I'm wrong, already a little complacent. People who are slim and not overweight are already a little complacent about their health, complacent about their risk of chronic diseases, especially diabetes, high cholesterol. they think that they are free of it. And as a result, they are not as concerned about eating healthily. They think they can still get away with it. They can still eat high sugar food. Right? That is a very common misconception. Do not do that. Okay? Do not do that. Right? And good morning to everybody here. Right? Good morning. I'm so happy to have so many of you. Would you say hello to everybody? Right? Felicita say Lucy has higher risk, but Mary is not risk free. Right? Khadija say that yes, slim people could still develop such diseases. Right? Jessie just want to say hi. That is midday already. Right? In New Zealand. Right? Jessie is taking a day off from her regular baking and decoration. Right? Good morning to Christina. Right? First time that Khadija hear of the term like tofu, thin on the outside, fat on the inside, right? Teck Lang actually says that thin or fat, it doesn't matter. It's the lifestyle. Absolutely. It's the lifestyle, right? And therefore, right, it is important for us to tackle our lifestyle. Don't be deceived, right, that just because we are thin, right, just because a person is slim, right? Mayok just want to say good morning, and Teck Lang want to carry on and say, let me see what you say, right, that self-discipline is required in social gatherings. Be selective of food and drinks. If there anything that you can eat, there are none that you can eat, you know, you can still make a choice to socialize and minimize, taking food that are unhealthy. It is important, right, not to be disturbed by what other people say. Right? It's important that you are in control of your own health. It is important that we are responsible for our own health. So when we gather with friends to eat, let us not be affected by them. But many people are saying things, quite, without any ill intentions, but sometimes just a little bit mindlessly, carelessly. Ayo, you are so slim, you can eat lah. Please carry on eating. Ayo, you eat on everybody's behalf. You are so slim, you can eat high sugar food. Right? That is such a common thing and such a bad thing to say. Can you stop saying that? Jacinta just want to say good morning, right? Good morning, and Mamie, agree. Jacinta agree, and thank you for that positive message. Ella watching from Hong Kong, right? Compare only your own self. Yes, right? Compare only with yourself, right? Own self. Compare with yourself. Don't compare with anybody, right? Don't, right? We must have a good esteem of ourselves, right? This body of ours, whether we slim, thin, overweight, it is a God-given body. It's a blessed body. Let's treasure it. Let's be thankful for what we have. But let us try our best to do a little better every day, to do a little bit better every single meal. Right. Good morning to everyone. Right. And Belinda watching from Philippines. All right. Good morning, James. Right. There are many people here, but I'm streaming this simultaneously on my Facebook as well as YouTube. So my YouTube tend to have fewer people watching the live session, but my Facebook have many people watching a live session, and there's a very active interaction here. All right. Yeah. Let me just continue what I was sharing just now. The slim people who, right, not overweight people are already very complacent. Can we all please not have this misconception if we are slim? And can we also not contribute to this complacency by our words? Our words are very powerful. So never say to a slim person. Can we all agree? Can everybody listen here? Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Stop saying to slim people, you are so slim, you can afford to eat. You can afford to take high sugar food. You are so slim, you can afford to eat a fried chicken. You can afford, nobody can say that what they eat will not affect them just because they're slim. Can we all agree? Raise your hand, Ki Chiu. Raise your right hand, raise your left hand, raise both, that you will agree that you will stop saying to slim people contribute to their complacency and misconception that just because they are slim, they can afford to eat unhealthily, they can afford to drink high sugar drinks, they can drink sodas, they can drink drinks with a lot of sugar, they can add a lot of sugar, they can ka tai to the coffee, they can add a lot of condensed milk, sugar into the drinks, the tea, the coffee. Can we all stop saying that? Can you help me stop saying that? Stop contributing to this misconception and this complacency everywhere that I see. Can we all do that? because slim people can develop high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, heart diseases too, because many slim people are only thin on the outside and fat on the inside. That's just one of the things, right, that's happening. That's just one of the things that's happening, right? And most importantly, health is a personal journey. We cannot and should not compare with others, whether it's our weight or a diet, right? When you eat, just eat, look at your own. Don't look at others and say, oh, yo, this boy, this person, so unhealthy, is so unhealthy, so irresponsible. Who are you to judge? Nobody to judge. No, don't judge. Don't even judge yourself. Don't judge. No condemnation, no judgment. Just this desire to be responsible, this desire to love and treasure our health and our body. All right. Everybody, right, has a need for, everybody has the room to improve in the way they eat. Would you agree? Everybody has a need for, everybody has a room to improve in terms of eating healthy, in terms of cutting down on sugar, eating more vegetable, cutting down on ultra processed food. Agree? Even if you have healthy BMI, healthy eating is a must for everyone. How many of you agree with me? Healthy eating is a must for everyone, regardless of your age, whether you are very young, you are in your teens, you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, you're 60s, 70s, 80s. Healthy eating is a must for everyone. Healthy eating is relevant for everyone, even if you are slim, even if you're overweight, doesn't matter. Healthy eating is for everyone. Healthy eating is a must for everyone, even if you are no chronic diseases. Your health screening show that your everything is sweet, okay. All right, everything is good, seemingly, right? But yet healthy eating is relevant for a person who has no current chronic diseases. Healthy eating is relevant for someone who already has high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high blood sugar. Even if your blood pressure is well controlled with medication, right? It does not mean that you can continue to eat unhealthily. You hear what I'm saying? Even if your blood sugar, your blood pressure, your blood cholesterol is already well controlled by medication, it does not mean that you no longer need to eat healthy. You still must. We must not depend on medications alone. Can we here agree? Let's put that down. Okay, we must not. Can you write down in the comments? We must not depend on medications alone. Medications often are necessary and often even life-saving and critical. Never ever stop your medication, reduce your medication, discontinue your medications on your own, adjust the dosages of your medications on your own. Never see medications as a conspiracy to harm and poison our body by the whatever industry out there. Just stop thinking on that. Medications often are necessary, right? I would prescribe medications if it is necessary, but medications is not the only answer. We must never depend on medications alone, even if the medication has already helped you, right, to control your blood pressure, your blood sugar, your blood cholesterol, right? One of the side effects, I call it side effects with inverted commas, one of the worst side effects of medication. You want to know what is one of the worst side effects of medications for diabetes? Do you want to know what is one of the worst, one of the most terrible, one of the most damaging side effects of medication for high cholesterol and high blood pressure? Do you know what is one of the most damaging, most dangerous, most harmful side effects, right, of medications to help people control their blood sugar, medication to help people control blood pressure, blood cholesterol? What is the most harmful side effect from that? What do you think? Why am I so worked up? Because it is something that I see all the time. The worst side effect, the worst side effect of medication for diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol is that it makes that person complacent about their diet and lifestyle. They wrongly think that just because the medication has helped control, right, their blood sugar, the medication has helped bring their blood sugar to good levels, the medication has helped to bring the high blood pressure to normal blood pressure, that just because they think that just because their medication has brought their high cholesterol to a normal level, right, they can afford to continue eating the way they used to, right, before they started the medication. They saw no need to eat healthy anymore. That is the worst complications, the worst side effects of medication for diabetes, medication high blood pressure, medication for high cholesterol. they make people complacent. They give people the wrong idea that they can continue with their previous unhealthy lifestyle, unhealthy diet that led to their high blood sugar, that led to their high blood pressure, that led to their high cholesterol. Do you agree with me that that is unspoken, that is often, right, a common misconception, and I call it, a side effect, which in fact it is. It is a psychological side effect. It is a effect, right, that causes people, right, to be complacent. They say, oh, my blood sugar is now good, my HbA1c is good. I no longer need to tackle, right, my diet. That to me is the worst thing about medication. But medications, right, for blood pressure, blood sugar, blood cholesterol, we must respect it, and we must not view it negatively, wrongly. We do not see medication as poisonous chemical alone. Medications often are necessary, very necessary for many people. So never have the wrong impression, right, that medications are some kind of conspiracy, some kind of thing that we are trying to hurt people with. We should never have this wrong perspective relationship with medication. All right, we should not depend on it alone, but neither should we see it as poison and throw away, even when we need it. Because many people do need some degree of medication, some amount of medication to help control the blood pressure, right? Because it's excessively high, even with the lifestyle change. Right? If you don't control it, they are at risk of all the very damaging complications of high blood pressure. They'll get blind, they'll get a stroke, they'll get kidney failure, poor complications, right? Poor control of blood pressure, because a person refuses to take a blood pressure medication and yet not able to unleash and unlock the power of the lifestyle, unlock the power. Their lifestyle change did not bring the blood pressure down. And yet they say, I don't want medication. Medication is chemicals, is poison, or side effect. I throw away a medication. I don't take medication. But neither is this person able to use a lifestyle, right, to control the blood sugar. Is able to use their lifestyle to control the blood pressure. Neither is this person able to use the lifestyle changes, eating better, exercising more. This person is not a person who has not controlled the blood pressure, blood sugar, blood cholesterol through lifestyle, right, and needs some medication, should go on some medication, but never depend on the medication alone. Do you see the nuances here, the balance of thinking here, right, that we need to have, the mindset that we need to have, right? We must not have the wrong perception relationship with medication. We must not depend on it alone, but neither should we fear it if we need it. Work closely with your doctor. Never throw away, never stop, never reduce, never change your dosage of medication on your own. If you don't trust this doctor, go and look for another doctor. Build a relationship with somebody that you are comfortable with, you can relate to, that you communicate with, that you can trust. Right? And this is relationship, 缘分 in Chinese we say. All right. There are people you can talk better to, there are people you can trust more. And it's not about that person, actually it's about you. How you relate to another person. There are people who are our good friends, our best friends. There are people that we don't get along with. And yet these people that we don't get along with would often turn out to be the best friends of somebody else. So it's not about the person, it's just our relationship and perception of the person. All right. So there's no judgment here. So you hear me, right? That you go and get a doctor, right, to work closely with you, to help you with your lifestyle change, and then to calibrate carefully, if necessary, the medications that you need. Right. So today the topic I actually wanted to talk about was whether slim equal healthy, whether slim people, right, who are not overweight, are they complacent, right, about their risk of chronic diseases, about they are not as concerned about eating healthily. Right. The example I gave was a person called Mary who is slim and of normal BMI. Is this person definitely healthier than a Lucy who is overweight and of a high BMI? The answer is no. You cannot compare one person with another just by the weight. No way. Right? But yet, Lucy, who is overweight and has a BMI, if this Lucy now embark on a healthy way to lose the weight and become of healthier BMI, normal BMI, then this new Lucy, who is of a healthier BMI, will have a better weight level, healthier weight, which is definitely healthier than the Lucy same Lucy before who was overweight, in terms of the risk of chronic diseases, in terms of the risk, right, of poor health, right? So because slim people can develop diabetes too, slim people can develop high cholesterol, high blood pressure, heart disease, right? Slim people often can also be just only thin on the outside, but fat on the inside. TOFI, TOFI, thin on the outside, fat on the inside. Okay, so these people can be slim, six-pack, look fit, right? But yet have fatty liver and yet have fat, in the visceral fat surrounding the organs, has a lot of fat in the abdomen, right? That cannot be seen on the outside. Okay, such people are also definitely at risk of diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart diseases, right? And not being overweight is definitely not a license to eat unhealthily. Not being overweight, being slim is not a license, not a free pass, not a card, right, to go to eat unhealthily, eat high sugar food, high sugar drinks, high fat food, high fat drinks. No, right? How common is this thinking? Very. So can we all not contribute to this thinking? Can we stop Stop, stop, stop saying to slim people, you are so slim, you can afford to eat. You are so slim, you can afford to drink this high sugar drink. You are so slim, you can afford to eat more ice cream. You are so lucky, you are so slim, you can eat anything you want. You are so slim, you can go to the buffet tables and then just eat and eat and eat, and you're still so slim. Stop contributing to this misconception. Can we stop? Right? Can we build a healthier mindset, healthier culture, healthier lifestyle? Right? Can we all do that? Because health is a personal journey. We cannot and should not compare with anybody. Right? Look at yourself, but don't judge, don't condemn. No judgment, no condemnation. Right? Be confident, be appreciative to all we have. Let's start the day with thankfulness, shall we? Shall we all remind today? Have you paused for a few minutes, have a quiet time, and consider what you should be thankful for today? Have you? Can we all pause for a minute here to consider what we should be thankful for today? Think of 3 things to be thankful for today. Can I invite you to quieten down and for only half a minute? Can you give me half a minute of your time, 1 minute of your time? Quieten down. Close your eyes if you need to. Feel the thankfulness well up in your heart. Feel that gratefulness, this joy, this 喜乐 in your heart, that we are alive today, that we walk on our own today, that we still have the health today, that we are able to be moving about independently today. Are you thankful for that? Are you thankful for being alive today? Are you thankful for having the health, even though it's not perfect, but you still have today? Are you thankful for that? Are you thankful that we are able to walk, if you are able to walk independently without walking aids or being on a wheelchair, right? Some of us may need wheelchair, right? Then we be thankful for the many other things that we can still have, that you can see, you can hear, you can smell, we can taste. If we can still do that, can we treasure that, be thankful about that, and give thanks? Can we give thanks? Right? Think of at least 3 thankful thoughts. Start the day with thankfulness. Can you do that? Would you want to write in the comment section? And this will become your online journal. Write in the comment section. Today, you woke up today, right? Can you think of 3 things that you're thankful for? Because cheerfulness, thankfulness is good medicine. Optimism is good medicine. Or mindset, or mind can be powerful medicine. An optimistic, thankful person is likely to be more healthy. A cheerful person, well-connected, is likely to be more healthy. 喜乐乃是良药. Can we encourage one another towards that? Right? Health is a personal journey. Right? Do you all agree? Health is a personal journey. We cannot and should never compare with other people. Eating healthy is a must for everyone, even if you have a normal BMI. Agree? Would everybody agree with that? Right? Before I go to walk, I'm going to look at some of the comments here. Right? Some of the comments here. Right? That we have so many of you right joining in. Right? To do that. Okay. Good morning to all of you. Right. Right. And Amy says that you are slim, and lots of people told you that. Is that true? Amy, can you qualify what you mean by that? Because just now I was saying that slim people often have people telling them, you are so slim, you can afford to eat. You are so slim, you can afford to drink high sugar drink. And so you are so slim, you can eat more ice cream. No, you can go to buffet tables and eat lots and lots and lots. You are so slim. Yeah, you can eat like so slim. You so sunpot, you should eat more. Like, eat more ice cream, eat more high sugar food. You can afford to eat. Is that what people are telling you, Amy? Share with me in the comments, Amy Chua, if you are still watching, right? Whether that's what people tell you, so that people will learn. And we encourage people to stop saying that. Stop saying that. Stop saying that, because it's a misconception. It contributes to a complacency of slim people. It contributes to a complacency of slim people continuing to eat healthy. Right? Benita, right? Agree that eating healthy is a must, right? And what Mayok said, that we must not depend on medication, not depend on medications alone. Medication can be useful and can even be powerful, right? And Sharon agreed that lifestyle changes, diet, is absolutely critical, absolutely critical. All right. And therefore, right, we must do everything that we can. We must do everything that we can, right, to continue to encourage one another, right? And Sharon says that we may still need, absolutely, Sharon, I like what you say. We still need medications when needed, but don't totally depend on it. Is it possible to reduce or even stop medication if you already started on medication for diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol? Absolutely, there is a chance, but it's not a guarantee. So don't depend on medications alone, but don't throw it away too quickly without working closely with your doctor. Agree? You hear me? Right. So I have some comments here that are very anti-medications. I think in the wrong, excessive way. Right. We should be concerned about, right, the good control. 黑猫白猫抓到老鼠的就是好猫. Right. That means that whether it's lifestyle or whether it's medication, if you can up your lifestyle and reduce your medication to control blood sugar, good for you. If this is lifestyle and this is medication, and you're not doing anything about lifestyle, and yet your blood pressure is bad, your blood sugar is bad, your blood cholesterol is bad, you're not doing anything about lifestyle to control it, you're not doing anything about it, and yet you don't want the medication. Nothing is controlling your blood pressure, nothing is controlling your blood sugar, nothing is controlling your cholesterol and leading you to on express highway to chronic diseases, complications, blindness, kidney failure. Right? We need to control our blood pressure if it's excessively high. We need to control blood sugar excessively, whether with lifestyle, preferably with lifestyle. And we must not depend on medication alone. But if you are unable to embark on, for whatever reasons, adequate lifestyle changes to control blood sugar, blood pressure, blood cholesterol, then a little bit of medication may still be necessary whilst you are still working on your lifestyle, right? So never depend on medications alone, but don't throw it away just because of your wrong perception of medication. Work closely with your doctor. Please, can you work closely with your doctor, right? And then Joanne, just want to say hi to everybody. Alba, want to say hi to everybody, right? Right. Take lang actually share 喜乐乃是良药. Right, that's in Chinese. Cheerfulness is good medicine indeed. Cheerfulness is good medicine. Right. And then we're encouraging you all to share what you're thankful for. Like Mayok, you want to share, right, that have a roof overhead, always food on the table, and be able to walk everywhere. Sharon is being grateful, thankful, or being healthy. Right. Ting Eng is grateful. There is another day to live and experience new things. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for that. That Angie is thankful for waking up to a fresh morning, that you are well, mobile, and alert. Right? It is such a precious thing. Right? It is such a precious thing. So I've talked so much today, haven't gone on my walk. Right? I shall going to finish my walk. So let's build a community of people who treasure and love our health. Right? And shall we? Right, do that. Shall we start our walk for those who have not walked? Right, let's walk. Let's unlock the power of a daily walking habit as medicine. Let habits be thy medicine. Let's walk. Join me for a walk today. Right, as we go about. How many of you are walking now? How many of you are having your morning walk today? How many of you are having your daily morning walk? Or how many of you go for a walk every morning in the first place? How many of you, raise your hand? How many of you actually walk on a daily basis? Right, share with me. Right, Angie is walking already. right? Sharon agreed that mindset is very important. Yeah, mindset is very important. Angie is walking already, you know. Right. Good for you, Angie. Not on the cross trainer today. Right, not on the cross trainer today. Right. What is this comment here? Edwina says that people tend to be slim and generally healthy. Sorry. Yeah, I shall read this after this. I can't really see when I'm walking. Right. And Teck Lang actually walked around NTU one round this morning already. And somebody share here was recently diagnosed with pre-diabetes, was actually underweight and was enjoying, right, the sweets daily, and now quit baking sweets and brought down a A1C, the HbA1c or A1C to 5.5. Wonderful, KKFM. Right, I'm so happy to see that, so happy to hear that. Right, the topic today is whether and underweight, no, somebody, right, who is not overweight, somebody who is slim, right, can develop diabetes, can develop chronic diseases. Is anybody who is slim, necessarily always healthy? Right? Is that true or false? And KKFM here shares that recently diagnosed with pre-diabetes, was overweight and enjoying sweets daily, and now have improved his or her lifestyle and has brought the blood sugar to much better control. A1C is the average blood sugar over the past 2 to 3 months. It's a different thing from your fasting blood glucose, from your blood glucose level, but it's an indication of that. Verita shares that thankful, right, that wakes up every day. You are thankful every day when you wakes up. We should be thankful. 喜乐乃是良药. Right, Angie is going on to the cross trainer after her walk. How many are you going about your morning walk today? Right, join me for a walk. Come, join me. Right, join me for a walk. All right, let me cut across here. This is a beautiful park here. Beautiful park. Can you see the beautiful park? Right, the beautiful scene. Let me walk carefully and not fall into the stream. Right, and I saw quite a lot of interesting, beautiful birds and animals as I went about my walk. Come join me for my walk. Those of you who have joined my live stream late, right? Today I spoke about BMI, about healthy weight, and whether healthy slim people are necessarily guaranteed to be healthy. Slim people are definitely healthier than overweight people. Okay, let me walk here carefully, right? Because I'm stepping on stones, crossing a small stream, right? Crossing a small stream. Beautiful place here. You can see. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Are you having a morning walk? I'm walking carefully here so that I will not fall into this stream. Walking from a rock, jumping onto rocks. Okay, I managed to safely cross that little stream there and getting to the other side of the park. Right, good morning to you. Right. And Edwina says that you and your sis restart your exercise regime again by walking daily where possible. Right, that's beautiful. That's wonderful. Come join me for a walk. If you are not walking today, let's walk. Let's unlock the power of a daily walking habit as medicine. Why do I keep saying that like a broken record? Because the idea of a walk will remain an idea. The knowledge of walking as healthy, as being good for health, will remain as knowledge. Knowledge itself does not give us health. Only action does. Thinking about something does not make it happen. Thinking about something, knowing it and translating it to action will then release the power of a lifestyle eating habits. For those of you who missed our earlier conversation, right, after this live stream, I'll invite you to go to the front of this replay of this video to listen to the very interesting conversation, right, that we had about being slim and whether that means healthy, whether not being overweight is a license to continue to eat unhealthily, to eat and drink unhealthy high sugar food and drinks, and whether slim people are at risk of chronic diseases like diabetes, heart diseases and all, and whether eating healthy is relevant and still a must for everybody. Even went on to talk about the importance of lifestyle, and that we must have the correct mindset and relationship with medication. We must not depend on it alone, but we must, right? We can have the confidence to use it with correct guidance with a doctor if necessary, but never depend on medications alone. Never throw away your medication on your own, reduce it, stop it without working closely with your doctor. That was what we talked about today. If you have missed it, go and watch the replay from the beginning. But right now, if you are joining the live stream, don't go away yet. Like and share this, and walk with me and chat with me. Put in the comment section anything that you would like to share. Say hello to everybody, and build a community here. Would you help me build a community of people, right, who are, let's build a community of people to encourage one another, of people who are concerned, who are value, who are treasure of health. And so walk with me. Would you walk with me? Right, let's continue to walk. Let's continue to unlock the power of a daily walking habit. I always encourage people to walk in the morning. Even if you go to the gym 3 times a day, even you go on the cross trainer, that doesn't minimize that in any way, reduce the benefit of a daily walk. Even you're going on cross trainer a few times a week, even you go to the gym a few times a week, still go for a walk, especially early in the morning. Go for a walk early in the morning. Would you? Are you going for a walk now, early in the morning? Where are you? Where are you from? Right? Are you watching this from Singapore? Are you watching this from New York, New Zealand, South Africa? Where are you watching this from? Right. Good morning. Good morning, Faith. Good morning. Right. Where are you watching this from? You're watching this from Singapore. Do type in Singapore in the comment section. So nice to see people up and about. And so nice to see people enjoying themselves, dancing away early in the morning, dancing. So nice to see young and old people. This is not just a place for the elderly to stretch and exercise. I see young people, now a group of people dancing. Right, isn't that wonderful? Right, and Tracy watching this from Malaysia. Good morning, Tracy. First time I see you leaving a comment. Is that true? Right, welcome to the community, Tracy. Good morning. Right, Edwina said early morning for weekends, she can go for a walk, but weekdays a little bit hard because of the rush to work. Right, that's true for many people. Work around your schedule if possible. Right now, I'm at the walking segment. I have just finished the talking segment. Right, those of you have missed the little chat, the talk on slim equal healthy ? Right, if you have not watched it, watch it. Watch the replay from the beginning. But now join me for a walk. Are you walking every day? Share. Let's have a conversation here. Sally Garcia says that it's 7:33 p.m. Right, where you are, 7:33 p.m. Where can that be? 7:33 p.m. Which part of the world is 7:33 p.m. right now? Let me think. Anybody want to guess where Sally Garcia is? It's 7:33 p.m. Right, and enjoying the scenery and walking with everyone. You're also doing your walk right now. Sally, where are you walking? Which part of the world, which part of the city are you walking right now? Is it a beautiful view that you're seeing? Are you walking amongst trees? I've talked so much about walking amongst trees. And people, you have not watched my video. I have not watched my video on forest bathing, right? The benefits of walking amongst trees. Go to my YouTube channel and do watch that. Right, Amy Chua, every day, every morning, walk 10 minutes to work. And Benita, right? Benita is watching from Florida. Right, Benita is watching from Florida. And Sally is walking in Tennessee in her house, watching the scenery. Right, good, Sally. Thank you for so many people joining into this community. Are you encouraged to walk? How many of you have been encouraged to walk, right, because of this live stream? Can you share with me? Am I wasting my time doing this live stream and live streaming while walking? Should I just spend my time walking on my own? Right? How many of you have been encouraged to start walking to do more walking, to be more conscious of your diet because of this live stream. Can I have some feedback here so that we know and so that we encourage one another? Encourage one another to continue, right, to do so. Right. Mayok say yes. Right. She has been encouraged by this live stream. Is that what you're saying? Right. To walk and to pay attention to your health, to healthy lifestyle. Right. Amy too, right, has been encouraged to do so. Angie, yeah, thank you. And Esther as well, that you have been encouraged because of this live stream, because of Sally Garcia. Thank you, Sally, all the way from Tennessee, joining in this community. Faith Wong as well, joining that. I'm thankful. I'm really thankful. It is not wasted. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to all of you. Mayo as well. Thank you. Thank you that you have found. I told myself, now even if only 1% benefits from my live stream, is motivated to take charge of his or her health, I will be grateful. I will press on. I will continue to do so. Right? But seeing so many of you sharing and being so kind to give me encouraging words and comments, right? I think that's sometimes useful feedback. As I always share, it is not easy, to be on social media, right? There are a lot of hate comments. There are a lot of angry people, right? In social media, sometimes like even live streaming, right? We are often talking to a camera as if, sometimes into thin air, right? So we actually do not know, right, whether we are doing any good, right? Whether we are touching anybody, we are impacting anybody, whether I'm wasting my time. So just now I asked the question, has any of you, get awakened, get motivated because of this live stream that I do regularly? Not daily, but almost daily, but very regularly. Whether I'm drinking coffee, whether I'm having my salad, whether I'm walking on my morning walk, right? When I do my live stream, sometimes they have 10 people, sometimes there's 200, sometimes there's only a few. So often I wonder, am I doing any good? Are they just voyeurs, just watching what this crazy doctor is doing? I ask how many of you has been motivated to go for your morning walk daily, start the morning walk habit. How many of you have been motivated to cut down your sugar? How many of you has been motivated to start eating healthy, right? And I have many comments here that encourage me. And I want to acknowledge and thank all of you. Thank you, Mayok. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Esther. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Faith, for encouraging me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Jacinta. Right, because you've seen through my video, you start to walk and start to watch out for your diet. Thank you, Jacinta, for this very, very encouraging words. Thank you. Thank you to Edwina for your encouraging words. Right, Linda, right, thank you. I want to thank you, right, because you have. Thank you to Benita. Thank you, Sally, all the way from Tennessee in USA. Benita as well. Right. Thank you, Tracy. Although walking is simple, it's not easy to achieve. Absolutely. So I want to thank all of you for joining me for my morning walk. I thank you, Faith. Right. May you be blessed too, Faith. I want you to have faith, right, that even if we have family history of conditions that are worrying, right, can we all have faith that by God's grace and by our responsible steering of our lifestyle, by our responsible steering of our eating habits or exercise, steering of our health, stewarding these gifts of health that we have, that by God's grace, we will all live a long, healthy life, that we will all live a long, healthy life. Would you agree with me on that? Yeah. And we have KKFM. KKFM, I can see from your comments that you're watching this from YouTube, right? I have 3 YouTube channels, right? The Habits Doctor, which has about 98,000 subscribers. Right? I have a second channel for which you're watching from, KKFM, right? Which has only about 3,000 over subscribers. Right? I have another Habits Pharmacy Kitchen, right? That has only about 1,000 over subscribers. So my biggest channel, 98,000 subscribers, right? Where I talk about various topics. But when I live stream to the Habits Pharmacy, which has much fewer subscribers, right? So you are one of them, and very few people watch a live stream. But the people from Facebook are very active, right, on this live stream. So KK, if you are from YouTube and you want to join a community and be able to see other people's comments, right, you can also join the live stream via my Facebook. Right, Faith, I thank you for this word, and it spoke to me. It encouraged me today. And Faith, I want to thank you. Thank you for that. Esther, yes, I agree with you. Tracy, you agree, and Amy, you agree as well. Let us all treasure our health. Let us all be thankful about the gifts. For those who are new here, for those who have just joined the live stream, as we walk, can we have this habit of walking? I'm sorry, I'm talking as I walk because I want to encourage you. But you are walking alone. Can I encourage you, instead of listening to music, right, or whatever, spend a bit of time, quiet time on your own when you're walking, right, to give thanks. Right, when you're walking, think about the good things that happened, things that you have, the blessings that you still have. And never be discouraged. Do you have problems in your life right now? Are you facing health problems right now? Can I tell you, you are not alone? If you're watching this video right now and you are facing health challenges and you are discouraged and you are worried, you are stressed about health problems, can I encourage you? Have faith. Can I encourage you that there's still hope? Work closely with your doctor. If you have faith or whatever religion, you're Christian, you are whatever, and you pray, have faith, connect with family, friends, continue to live positively, continue to build and nourish from social connections, positive social connections, and continue to be thankful. If you are facing health problems and you're watching right now, can I encourage you? You are not alone. All of us has some degree, some form of health issues. Everybody. The only difference is some of us know it, some of us don't. Some of us has been diagnosed, some of us has not. All of us are not in perfect health. Nobody is in perfect health. Nobody. It's a matter of degree. Right? Whether a person has been diagnosed with diabetes or not, a person may already have insulin resistance, may already have some degree of poor glucose tolerance. And the person may not be diagnosed with diabetes, but in some way it's a little insulin resistant, not tolerant to glucose. But the person is not diagnosed. But the person therefore do not know, right? Does not know that he or she already has problem with blood sugar control. So a lot of people do not know that they have potential health issues that are cooking in their body. Some people have health issues, they are dealing with it, but outwardly they look okay, nobody knows. Right? So if you are watching this and you are feeling distressed, dismayed, discouraged about your health problems, can I tell you, don't. Don't be discouraged. Be an overcomer. You can do it. Right? We can still live a vibrant, fruitful, meaningful, purposeful life, regardless of whatever health problems we currently have right now. Many of us, whether now or in the future, will face with health problems. Let us encourage one another, not let the health problems overcome us. Let us overcome our health problems. Would you agree with that? Let us overcome our health problems, health issues, be it diabetes, be it high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart disease, or whatever health problems that we have. Let us all encourage one another towards overcoming it. Overcoming it in the sense of, even if you cannot reverse it, even if you cannot control it as well as you want to, let us not let that disease, let that medical condition take away the meaning, the vibrancy, the purpose of our life. Let us continue to overcome the devastation of diseases as best as we could. Let us hold back the dam, the tide. Let us hold that back. Hold that back. Don't let the tide of chronic diseases, we do not let the tide of lifestyle-related diseases to gush into our life and overwhelm us, flood the plains and take away our life, our vibrancy, our purpose, our meaning, our mission, your calling. Let us not let the chronic diseases steal, kill, and destroy. I often see lifestyle-related chronic diseases as the thief, as the destroyer, as the killer. Lifestyle, unhealthy lifestyle that many people have is a deception, is a lie that's whispered into their ears. An unhealthy lifestyle, right, is often something that is built into the complacency of people. Many people are led to complacency in terms of their diet. Many people are led to complacency in terms of their lifestyle, their eating habits, especially, right? Because there are lies whispered into their ears. You are slim, right? You can afford to eat. You are slim. You can afford to eat unhealthily. You are currently free from diabetes. You can continue to take high sugar. It is okay. Lies that are whispered, misconception into our ears that healthy eating are for losers. Lies whispered into our ears, implanted into our mindset, our awareness, our thoughts, our perception that healthy eating are for losers and are for people who do not know how to enjoy their life. Those are lies. Chronic diseases that could be prevented through lifestyle, chronic diseases that could be controlled by lifestyle, chronic diseases that could be reduced by lifestyle, and yet we are not able to. Chronic diseases come to steal, kill, and destroy. Let us all encourage one another to stop the thief, stop the robber, stop the destroyer, stop the killer of lifestyle-related chronic diseases. Can we encourage one another towards that? Would you share with me in the comment section, right, your wanting to be part of this army of people that will push back these lies, this complacency into the food culture, into the lifestyle of the people around us? That lifestyle is now creating an epidemic of non-communicable diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, obesity, fatty liver, metabolic syndrome, heart diseases, stroke, dementia, unhealthy lifestyle that could potentially be changed and therefore can potentially prevent and reduce diabetes, heart diseases, dementia, fatty liver, and all its complications. Unhealthy lifestyle, the lies about it, intentionally or unintentionally. Unhealthy lifestyle, to me, the culture perception about it are the thieves, are the robbers, and the killers. Unhealthy lifestyle steal, kill, and destroy. Can we push back this unhealthy lifestyle? Can we encourage one another? So join me and walk. Right? Join me, okay, to start with a habit of walking daily. Right? Would you join me, like, to build this community? Say hi, encourage one another, say words of blessing. Right? Health is a personal journey, right? And yet we don't travel alone on our journey. We travel with one another. We encourage one another. And can we continue to do that? So let habits be thy medicine. Let's unlock the power of the lifestyle habits as medicine to prevent, combat diabetes, heart diseases, and other lifestyle-related chronic diseases. Would you join me to do that? Would you join me, right, to unlock the power of our lifestyle, unlock the power of our eating habits. Let's start with walking daily. Join me on my daily morning walk, right? If you have the time to, right? You have time to. Um, Thank you, Ross, for your sharing, for being vulnerable, that we can all choose to be positive despite difficulties in life. Because it is so easy to be discouraged, Ross says. Not easy, but it is a choice. You choose to be positive despite regret. We all of us may have regrets, but then we'll stop ourselves. Don't have regrets. Okay, so may all you be blessed. That all of us, because of our encouragement that we give and we receive in this community, we will all have a better chance of being free from diabetes, free from heart attack, free from stroke, free from dementia in our lifetime. Not only would everybody here have a better chance of living a long life, that everybody here have a better chance of living a long, healthy life. May all you be blessed. Have a blessed day.